Okay, so I'm gonna do one more pull today with a deck that I feel like has been calling me back. The Sacred Rebels. Yes, I really like this deck. It feels like it always gives me something that I need, something that resonates, something that is true, and it's a one card pull. Usually, I mean, not usually, but I do the pulls from this deck differently every time. Sometimes I fan the deck and kind of just go and pull a card. Sometimes I will shuffle it like I do the tarot and then split it and then just take whatever cards on top. For the sake of the fact that I haven't done it in so long, I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. I'm going to just, I don't know, I'm just going to do what's intuitive and just find the card or just ask that the card that's for me come to me with this next and last shuffle. If it jumps out of the deck, then that's going to be our one, but I don't think one is. I have a feeling one isn't, but guess what? That's the one. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wow. How usual. This card is the card of inner trust. That's the message. And the message, of course, is in the book. But initially and right away, what comes out to me is um number two. This is card number two, which is the second card in the deck. But of course, the numbers can have significance if you want them to. And I want it to in this case. And I want number two to have the significance of meaning me and myself. So the two of us. So me trusting myself. That is a relationship that has two elements. It is the one that trusts and the one that is trusted. And in this case, I am both of those things. So I have to be two separate things. I have to be the one that is trustworthy and the one that is trusting. And inner trust came as I decided to trust the right card to jump out. And it feels in tune with me actually being able to trust myself, this body. So let me just get to this and we will read the meaning. Inner trust, though it may be cloaked and hidden, within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. I feel that. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This resonates because I've been afraid of being seen, and this has been a long-standing battle with me, not wanting to be seen or heard or being afraid, but also feeling pulled to allow myself to be seen more. This oracle brings the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and let the real inner you out from behind the veil, which is also really feeling strongly within me in a more public space. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and own your sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily toward the source of that love, be it in the form of another person, a new career path, a project which you are deeply a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this and will ask something different of you. It might be that you sense fear and sabotage lurking within someone's intentions or in the situations around you. This oracle asks that you trust yourself to find the most authentic and self-loving way to deal with that. Perhaps you have drawn this card because you are unnecessarily holding yourself back out of fear, which is true for me, or lack of belief in your ability to support and care for yourself, which is also true for me, or in the importance of your need for self-expression in your relationships. The Oracle of Inner Trust comes to you with this guidance. You know what you are doing. I needed that. You have enough wisdom and intuition to be able to place yourself more fully in the world. I needed that. To take steps to unhide yourself. I needed that. Even if you feel you have no clue about what is happening at a broader level in your life, even if you can't quite see the whole picture of what is taking place within or around you, you still have all the wisdom and intuitive ability you need to take one step at a time and navigate your way through absolutely anything that life brings to your door. I needed that. If you have been thinking of taking a leap of faith and doing things differently, which yes, I have, whether in your personal life or your creative work, then this oracle brings a particular message to trust your instincts and go for it. This oracle comes at a time when the patterns of your life are shifting. You can take advantage of this shift and leap into an entirely new level of consciousness and experience. I am feeling timeline jumps. I don't want to be that woo-woo school new age person, like, because I'm not that anymore, but there are certain things that I am feeling. So, and that's one of them: shifting timelines, jumping. I'm in the wrong place, getting back to the right place. This is not a time for self-doubt or playing small. It is a time to get in touch with the courage, boldness, and daredevil within, and to take that step, big or small, into the future that is beckoning you forward. I feel that, feel that, feel that. If you have the wings to fly, sometimes we don't realize it until we leap over the edge of what we have known and begin to soar into a new life. And that is not if, it is you have the wings to fly. So this is a message that I absolutely needed today. It resonates, and yes, of course it is, because that's where my mind is at. I think, and when it comes to these things, any message in here may have resonated, no matter what it was, no matter what card I pulled. I would have been able to pull something out of there that I needed, because I know what I need, and my subconscious is always going to just kind of like highlight those things for me, and that's just the way that it works. It's nothing super magical or super mystical. It really is just our minds, which is the most magical and mystical thing that exists in our reality, our own working brains and minds. So I definitely needed this reinforcement, this validation today of where I already feel like I am. Nothing in there that I read was news to me, but it was very, very confirming, and I appreciate it. And that's what these cards are for. They can act as a huge confirmation for where you are already at. They can act as a guidance. They can even act as like kind of like a yes, do it, if you're feeling like you are doubting yourself needlessly. And this is something that we all do. The cards are not magic. There is no inherent magic inside of this piece of card stock, inside of this image. I mean, I believe that there is power in images, especially ones that are created by people. Artwork definitely contains an energy, because it was painted by a hand, and everything that we create is incredible, and it just is. But I could burn this card. It would do nothing, except now I'd be down a card that I actually think is pretty nice and pretty beautiful. But if I wanted the message is in the book anyway. So what holds the real power is really within yourself. And when you pick up a tool, remembering that it is just a tool, it is just something that you add on for an aesthetic, for an extra push, for a confirmation. But at the end of the day, these cards don't mean anything without you. You are the catalyst for the change in your life. And if there is something that you want at your deepest level of existence, understand and know that your subconscious is going to go after it. It's going to go after it. You may not be on board. You may not even realize it. And it may take years. It may take decades before you actually get there. But you are on that path. As long as you want it deeply within your spirit, you're going to get yourself there. And these are always fun little things that can make the journey a little more enjoyable, a little more pretty, a little more cool. So we won't dismiss them, but we won't cling to them either. Tools, artwork, a little food for the subconscious. So there we go.